Welcome to this video, where I will be showing you how I adjust the saw blade parallel to the miter grooves in the table of the Makita 2407. We start with removing the insert around the saw blade. Here you can see the part we will be adjusting. We have to flip the saw over so we have access to the bottom of the saw. On the bottom there is a metal plate. We need to unscrew 4 screws to remove it. I have my saw on a homemade stand, which makes it hard for me to remove the metal plate. For you, it will probably be easier. Now we have access to the motor cavity. The circle shows where the screws we need to loosen to adjust the saw blade is. I'll just set the blade angle to 45-ish degrees so we can easily see and reach the screws. Loosen the 2 screws. Do not unscrew them all the way. When I go to the back of the saw, which is actually the top of the saw, and use my screwdriver to adjust the saw, you can see just how it works. You need to adjust the saw blade back to a vertical position. Just as when I adjusted the fence, I like to use shims in the groove to measure off. If you would like me to make a video on how to easily make shims, let me know. When we measure the front of the blade, it shows 14.5 centimeters. In the back of the blade, it's at 14.3 centimeters. So the blade is about 2 millimeters off. In this step, we are adjusting the saw blade, and we need something to hold the saw blade fixings in place. I have these plastic shims in different thicknesses, so I'll try them. You have to use something similar or something else that works for you. So I'll take the screwdriver and push the saw blade fixing to the right. So let's measure again. As you can see, not quite enough, 14.4-ish. So I'll try to add another shim, plastic shim. Maybe a wooden shim with a taper on it. Let's try again. Now the ruler is too long to get an accurate measure, so we need to chop it off. Here is chopped off, and as you can see, the front is now at 14.2. The same as we had in the back almost. Here again, it's 14.2 in the front. And in the back, it's also 14.2. Bit hard to see here, but trust me. Now we need to carefully flip the saw over on its side again, so we have access to the two screws on the bottom. This time, try not to adjust the bevel of the saw, as it may loosen the shims. I tried a bit and it kind of loosened a bit. So either we need a really long screwdriver or a fairly short one, but this one is okay. As you can see, it's not every place that you really can reach the screws. But I got to tighten it, and let's see how we did. So back on top, let's remove the shims, the wooden and the plastic ones. And now, as we measure, this is in the back, it's 14.2. Sorry about the shaky camera. And in the front, it's 14.2. Always remember to measure at the tip of the teeth of the blade. So now it's just to put the metal plate on the bottom again and the insert around the blade, and you're finished. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you learned something.